Hey everybody, Dylan Distraction here, coming to you live from Batlantic Studios. Thought I'd do a quick back to drawing board talk about comic book, show you what's on my drawing table, and let you know that Nuke Force is on Kickstarter right now. We are running out of time. I don't want to stress anybody out, but I'm stressed out, so we're running out of time. So go right now. I don't know how much time is left. Go right now. Nuke Force on Kickstarter. If you're watching this video, please go check out the campaign, grab a reward level, help us unlock stretch goals. We're running out of time. It's only, I don't know, minutes left, seconds, days. I don't know how much time is left, but go check it out right now because we are running out of time. So thank you so much to everybody that's back to campaign, but I need more people to go back to campaign. And that's just how Kickstarters are. You just got to keep telling people about it because they go, oh yeah, I meant to do that. And then they don't do it. And then you're like, well, you don't have any time left. You got to do it. You don't have to do it, but I'd appreciate if you did it. Jerry Seinfeld, I don't want to be a pirate. Just do funny voices. That's what we'll do. That's what my stretch goals will be. We'll just be unlocking me doing silly voices. So if you have any silly voice requests, let me know. Happy to do any sort of silly voices you'd like. So I hadn't really roughed out what this is going to be. So this is more work on the anthology pages for the Nuke Force anthology. If you want to get in on that, grab the Distraction Comics reward level, and you could have your work in the Nuke Force anthology. I assumed it would be writers who would want to hire me to draw their Nuke Force story, is kind of how I envisioned it. But if you're an artist that wants to be involved, and you just want to have a credit to your name, Distraction Comics is an independent publisher. I have made many comic books, and Nuke Force is the newest thing. And if it's something you're interested in, cool. If not, it's cool too. But I think it's really cool. I think it's a really good opportunity. Because some people are just like, man, I'd love to get my work published. And if I have a writing credit, it'd be kind of cool. And you get comp copies, and let's show it to people. Give them away as gifts. And work with me when I've obviously produced a lot of comic books, so I have some experience with it, a level of expertise. Bam, getting smashed by that. And then that's gonna go like that. And that will go like that. Nope. I don't know. Does Eraser Fuzz bother anybody else? I guess it's fine. I bought these refills for this. And the original, this is a small gripe. The original that comes with it, this is the Pentel Tri-Rays. I love these things. The original that comes with it, minimal amount of eraser fuzz. Pretty clean, which I like quite a bit. The refills I got, not excessive amount of eraser for fuzz, but more than zero. I don't know. It's fine. It erases really well. But, you know, I'm erasing a lot. And so what you find is it starts to get kind of in the way. You're like, get this stupid eraser fuzz out of the way. It's like, oh, maybe just erase less? No, that's a solution. What did Jack Kirby say? They don't pay me to erase. I mean, he's not wrong. All right, so then that, and then that. Is that right? That's not right. I keep bumping the camera with my head. So if you see that camera shake, it's just my giant head hitting it. Nothing to worry about. So I hope everybody's having a great summer. Wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. I am. It's been pretty great. It's always fun to wrap up the semester. On to new challenges. Be able to be outside, get some more exercise, which is good. Some more sunshine and fresh air, which is always good. So that's nice. I enjoy and appreciate that. So with Meltdown Monkey, I gave them these like tentacles, these robotic arm tentacles that come off of his back. And I was like, those are going to be a pain in the butt to draw. And then I was like, that's future Dylan's problem. What do I care what future Dylan has to deal with? And the fifth one would be over here. What do I care what future Dylan has to go through? Current Dylan. I'm always like, previous Dylan. You got me with your excessive detailing. But it does look cool. I think it's a cool look, him having tentacles on his back like that. Just makes him look a little different. It's cool for the silhouette. Of course, the real bummer part is when I forget to draw them in. Okay. I don't need to draw all of them. Just hint at them so that people don't go, why did you forget to draw them? I'm like, no, just you're behind them. You can't see them. Why is that the wrong number of fingers? Don't worry about it. It's on purpose for some reason. Yeah, they're behind them. Good, cool. That looks better. I thought it looked odd that he didn't have that. I'm like, there's something missing. Here, too, I did it again. I got this thing where I'll like just forget to draw stuff. It's more common than I'd like to admit. All right, so that's the thing. I might just put them all in silhouette on this version. Don't want them to distract from the overall composition. Put one there, put one going this way. There's 5 of them. So 1, 2. One's behind him, you can't see it. Yeah, that's good. Cool. All right. Now all I have to do is draw this Meltdown Monkey right there. And then I will be... Impact gonna be? Maybe should I show Impact? Then I will be done with this page, and then I'll do another book time. That's good. Boom, smacking them like that, and I go down like that. Cool. All right. And then I'll do another book time, and book time is some fun vintage-ish stuff. So you're gonna want to stick around for that. Stay tuned. Watch till the end. So people say watch till the end to be able to see what vintage-ish comic books I show you for book time, story time. All right, that looks cool. A little shadow there, a little shadow there. Yeah, makes sense. All right, cool. And then like this and like that. And this is Pump Station's severed head being used as a mace. Spoiler alert, Pump Station gets his head ripped off. All right, that was good. That'll be more sweeping. I don't really, I'm sure some people attack a page purposefully, like I'm going to start with the eyes, or I'm going to just do the backgrounds. I don't know, start with the backgrounds. Or I'm going to do the whatevers. I always just kind of work in I don't even necessarily do the panels in the order I'm going to draw them. I usually just try to, I don't know, see what feels right. I don't ever want there to be a dud panel. Does that make sense? I want every panel to be, I want some panels to be more impactful or to have more importance, you know, but I don't want to ever have a panel on a page where I'm like, oof. You know, 3 out of 4 one wasn't bad, but there was that other one. I was like, oof. One fell a little flat. I always want every panel to feel like it's cooking, if that makes sense. And you know, my level of cooking is not the same as everybody else's level of cooking. You know, some people might look at my work and go, none of those panels are cooking. And some people might look at my work and go, every single panel's cooking. And some people might go, you know. But with what I'm doing, I don't want to feel like I phoned it in on any of them, right? Like, it's like, yeah, this is all working. Now it's working. I come out here and punch and boom, bam, right? Some good action shots, some good setup. Even this one with the big image of Pump Station. The reason why it's a big image of Pump Station is I want to give him plenty of dialogue because I know I'm going to send him off. I might make that shadow like that. That might look kind of cool. Something like that, maybe. fill this in. This can all be filled in and digitally. But I knew I wanted to give him a lot of dialogue, talking about sacrificing himself and I'll try to buy you some time kind of thing. So that's why there's a big shot of him here. And then once you put it all in color, once you ink it and put in the line weights, it won't feel as sparse. Yeah, even adding that in makes it feel more rendered. Something like that. Yeah, that's better. Cool. All right, I'll keep going. I'm this far into it. I'll finish it off. All right, cool. There we go. That looks better. All right, cool. So that's what bump stage and get his head ripped off and gets smashed. And then just got to draw this last little bit here. So then this comes down. This would all be shadow. When in doubt, black it out. So I'll put this in shadow. I'd love to work on like so many things I'd love to work on. Just love to work on this. I mean, obviously Nuke Force is what I want to be working on. But there's so many things I think would be cool. And I'm hopeful that I'll get some opportunities to, kind of get a shot at some things. Doesn't have to be massive things, but man, it'd be cool to have some stuff that wasn't just Creator owned. I mean, I love Creator owned. I'm going to keep doing Creator owned. I think, as we all know, that's the best thing ever. Independent comic, Creator owned comics that's my passion. But be cool at some point to be like, yeah, did a little bit of this thing or that thing. I haven't had a lot of those. So I'm putting that out into the universe. Hey, universe. If you're like, hey, it'd be cool if you did a thing like this. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm open to it. I'd find time somehow. My busy life. All right, that looks cool. So, boom, boom, bam, smash-a-rooney, wackadoo, and then just got to draw on his giant forehead, all teeny gorilla face. It's mostly forehead. Lightning bolt on his face from when the tanky was trapped in it by lightning. Big beefy neck. Veins, 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 veins. Something like that. Teeth. Ah. That's not great, but I think we all kind of see where I'm going with this. That looks like dog crap. Let's try that again. Take two. But for real this time. Little tiny ear. All right, something like that. I'll make that dark. Like that. Like that. Cool. Forget anything? No. I think that's looking good. My hand's tired, so it must be time to stop. At the pectoral, there's a shoulder. And then I'll put some shadows over here. They're collecting an omnibus of Jim Lee's Alpha Flight work. Really? Okay. I'm curious. He didn't do that many issues, did he? I don't know, he did like 5 or so issues. It's a really short omnibus. I was like, oh, maybe they'll fill it out with other artists. But I think they're calling it the Jim Lee Alpha Flight omnibus. So, no, you'd fill it in with other artists. All right, so there's that. That looks good. Yeah, it's a good looking page. All right, cool. Nailed it. So here's the sequence again. I'll show you right now. So, setup. I don't know what that's going to be yet. I'm picking it up from someone else. So I've given them a lead in. They're going to do 4, and then I'm going to jump back in. So I might have to finagle. I might even have to stick a page in between to gap that. But I don't think so. I think I'm going to be able to do it with 1 or 2 panels. I can do a lot of 1 or 2 panels. And then this panel is the eyeball of Meltdown Monkey. Major Grit flies a Meltdown Monkey. Boom, Major Grit gets knocked out of Nuke Force Tower, the lighthouse, and boom, knocked out off the island into the ocean. Cool. The rest of the gang, the rest of Nuke Force says, that's not cool, Meltdown Monkey. How dare you? Claudia, Pump Station, Mr. Malto lunge at, and then Meltdown Monkey roars. Some talking here. I think he's going to be talking about how he's been experimented on and wants revenge. And then this is where Pump Station is going to have his speech about sacrifice or experimenting on animals, animal cruelty, probably. Something really ham-fisted there. And then Pump Station shoots nuclear radioactive cooling water at Meltdown Monkey, reaches for him, grabs him, grabs his head, grabs the head of Pump station. Claudia says, "Oh no, there's room here for dialogue. Oh no, and pump station, run, get out," and then rips his head off. Rips his head off. Then Claudia leaps at Meltdown Monkey, hitting him with toxic gas. That's her ability. He takes the head of Pump Station and thwacks her right in the face. Mr. Malto also gets thwacked in the face. The end. To be continued. And from there, someone else will pick it up, or I'll keep going if no one else wants to draw from there. This is for the anthology. This is going to take a while to finish up. These are all going to be scanned back in, put on the iPad, and inked in Procreate. But before I do that, let's do a book time. Book it. So this is Shazam. I don't know what year these came out. I think these are in the 70s. So let's check it out. This was a fun little book I grabbed the other day. I love C.C. Beck's Shazam. And this was a beat up copy. I mean, the staple's like right through the side of the, I don't know where they were stapling it from. They're like, I'm just going to staple it right through the, wrap it. Okay. I don't know if that's how they did it back then. But I love vintage comics, and this is a vintage comic. So this was 1975. 7 Deadly Enemies of Shazam. So, fun version here. Art, Kurt Schaffenberger. Love the look of this stuff. I love the vintage paper. I love how it looks beat up. I love how I'm talking about printed crooked. Staple right through the middle of the thing. And this staple isn't holding on to anything. So, vintage comic. Smells like a vintage comic. Looks like a vintage comic. Here we go. Art C.C. Beck. Classic comic book coloring. CMYK breakdowns. Speaking of things being out of register, a little low, a little crooked. Captain Marvel Jr. Mary Marvel. So yeah, I love all these. They definitely inspire me. This Captain Marvel Shazam stuff is just so good. So yeah, that's a fun one. Grabbed it just for fun. Nothing fancy. Just to have it. And what else do I got? That's a great question. I grabbed this, which is not something I usually would get. Don Rosa. So Carl Barks, Don Rosa, kind of the Uncle Scrooge, Donald Duck artist that people know. And Don Rosa, fascinating documentary of him on YouTube. So definitely check out that. But Talking Animal Comics were gigantic, and this is a really fun, obviously beautifully drawn, beautifully illustrated, cartoony story. And I just think this stuff is so cool. And it's got some of this stuff too that Fantagraphics included in the back here. And from my understanding, Don Rosa was just a huge fan of Talking Duck comics, so he just made them. And he just got so good, they're like, yeah, we'll hire you to make them. So yeah, really cool stuff. So that's another one. And then another one I'll show. I love these archive editions that DC put out years ago. They're kind of like the Masterworks editions. And this is a Silver Age Flash. And I was like, yeah, I should have that. I love Silver Age stuff too. I don't just love Chromium Age and Modern Age, and I love me some Silver Age stuff too. And the Silver Age DC was just so bonkers. It was very Comics Code Authority. And that's just such a cool, I mean, that's pretty cool. So this is the volume 4. Right, like this stuff, so good. Flash, Green Lantern, Weather Wizard, Mirror Master, Trickster. This is Captain Boomerang, the Rogues. Flash has such a great Rogues gallery. Trickster. Gorilla Grodd maybe in this one. Yeah, it looks like it. See who the artist is in this? Carmine Infantino. Kid Flash, who looks just like a miniature version of Flash. That's cool. Oh yeah, pretty cool. I'm a huge fan of the Flash, so I wanted to have that added as a collection. So thanks so much for watching. Appreciate everybody. Please go right now. Nuke Force on Kickstarter. Let's unlock some stretch goals. We're running out of time. There's not much time left. So go right now. Nuke Force on Kickstarter. Help me, help you, help me. I want to send more comic books to you. And that means every backer gets more stuff if we unlock those stretch goals. So go right now. Nuke Force on Kickstarter. DylanAndrewsArt.com. Click on the big image of Nuke Force. It'll take you right to the campaign, or just put in Nuke Force in Kickstarter. Okay, thanks. Bye.